Beneath the waves, in the silence of the deep, history whispers its most profound stories. Welcome to Echoes Untold, where history whispers, and we listen. Hello and welcome to Echoes Untold, the channel where we dive into the forgotten tales of history, uncovering the bravery, innovation, and sacrifice that shaped our world. If you love history as much as we do, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to help us bring more incredible stories to light. Today, we're exploring the extraordinary tale of HMS Thunderbolt, a British submarine that defied tragedy, triumphed in battle, and left an indelible mark on naval history. Let's dive in. The story of HMS Thunderbolt begins with tragedy. Launched in June 1938 as HMS Thetis, this submarine was a state-of-the-art vessel designed to bolster Britain's underwater fleet. But fate had other plans. On the 1st of June 1939, during sea trials in Liverpool Bay, disaster struck. A testing oversight caused water to flood the forward torpedo tubes. The submarine sank to the seafloor, trapping 103 crew and civilians aboard. Despite rescue efforts, only 4 survived. The loss of 99 lives marked one of the darkest days in British submarine history. The tragedy of HMS Thetis wasn't just a devastating loss, it was a wake-up call. The Royal Navy instituted crucial safety changes, including redesigning escape hatches and improving rescue protocols. These innovations would go on to save countless lives. Salvaged from the depths and recommissioned in 1940, Thetis was reborn as HMS Thunderbolt, symbolizing resilience and the determination to learn from tragedy. As HMS Thunderbolt, the submarine quickly proved her worth in battle. Assigned to the Mediterranean fleet, she became a key player in disrupting Axis supply routes. One of her greatest triumphs came in December 1941 during Operation Crupper. Under the command of Lieutenant Commander Cecil Crouch, HMS Thunderbolt intercepted and sank the Italian submarine Capitano Tarantini. This victory was no small feat. It demonstrated the Allies' growing mastery of undersea warfare and dealt a blow to Axis morale. Thunderbolt didn't stop there. Over the next 2 years, she conducted numerous patrols, gathering intelligence and striking enemy vessels. Operating in hostile waters required precision, courage, and nerves of steel. Submarines like Thunderbolt were crucial to the Allied strategy, as they choked off Axis supply lines and supported major offensives like the North African Campaign. It was March 1943, and HMS Thunderbolt had been deployed to the Mediterranean. By this time, the tide of the war was beginning to turn in the Allies' favor, but the Mediterranean remained a hotspot of naval activity. German and Italian forces were fiercely defending their supply routes to North Africa, and the waters around Sicily were teeming with enemy warships. On the night of March 12, 1943, Thunderbolt, under the command of Lieutenant Commander C.B. Crouch, was conducting a patrol near Sicily. This area, heavily patrolled by Italian anti-submarine forces, was a vital strategic point for the Axis, making it both a high-value target and a dangerous place for Allied submarines. During the patrol, Thunderbolt was detected by the Italian corvette Cicogna. Armed with advanced sonar equipment and depth charges, Cicogna represented the cutting edge of anti-submarine warfare. Once contact was made, the Italian crew wasted no time in pursuing their target. Thunderbolt attempted evasive maneuvers, relying on her stealth and the skill of her crew. Submarine warfare at this time was a high-stakes game of cat and mouse. A submarine could escape detection by diving deep, changing speed, or using temperature layers in the water to confuse sonar. However, the Italian forces were relentless. Over the course of several hours, Cicogna and other nearby vessels unleashed a barrage of depth charges. Depth charges were among the most feared weapons by submariners. Designed to detonate at specific depths, these explosive devices sent shockwaves through the water, capable of rupturing a submarine's hull or damaging its vital systems. For the crew of Thunderbolt, every explosion brought them closer to disaster. Eventually, one of the depth charges found its mark. The shockwave caused significant damage to Thunderbolt, rupturing her pressure hull and disabling her systems. Water flooded into the submarine, and the crew, realizing their dire situation, would have had only moments to act. The details of those final moments remain a mystery. It's likely the crew fought valiantly to contain the flooding and maintain control of the vessel. Submariners were trained to stay calm under pressure, but in a situation like this, survival was often impossible. Thunderbolt sank to the bottom of the Mediterranean, taking all 62 crew members with her. The loss of HMS Thunderbolt highlights the brutal realities of submarine warfare. While her crew was highly skilled, and her design robust, no submarine was invulnerable. The Mediterranean, with its shallow waters and clear conditions, was particularly hazardous for submarines. Historians have debated what could have gone wrong during Thunderbolt's final mission. Was she detected due to a mechanical failure, such as a noisy propeller or malfunctioning equipment? Or did the Italian forces simply get lucky with their depth charges? The answers remain buried beneath the waves. Today, the tale of HMS Thunderbolt is more than just a story of one submarine. It's a symbol of resilience, innovation, and sacrifice. From her tragic beginnings as HMS Thetis to her triumphant but fateful career as Thunderbolt, she embodied the spirit of the Royal Navy during one of history's darkest chapters. Her loss reminds us of the extraordinary risks submariners faced, operating in the most dangerous conditions with bravery and skill. Their stories are often overlooked, but they remain an integral part of the fabric of World War II history. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the depths of history. The story of HMS Thunderbolt is a poignant reminder of the courage and resilience of those who served beneath the waves. If you've been inspired by today's episode, please like this video, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this incredible story. And, of course, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to join us for more tales where history whispers, and we listen. This is Echoes Untold. See you next time.